Ever pondered about the mind behind the theory of relativity? Our journey begins in a quaint town nestled in the Kingdom of Württemberg, Germany. In the year 1879, a remarkable event took place. In a humble home in Ulm, a child was born who would later redefine our perceptions of the universe. His name? Albert Einstein. His parents, Hermann and Pauline Einstein, were ordinary people, unaware that their newborn son would grow up to become an extraordinary figure in the annals of science. Soon after Albert's birth, the Einstein family relocated to the bustling city of Munich. It was here that the seeds of Albert's intellectual curiosity were sown. His early education was a mixed bag, to say the least. Traditional schooling seemed to stifle his creativity rather than foster it. Despite this, one subject struck a chord with young Albert: mathematics. The world of numbers, equations, and logical reasoning intrigued him, offering an escape from the rigidity of the conventional education system. His fascination didn't stop at mathematics. Albert was equally captivated by science. He was particularly interested in the interplay of forces that govern the natural world. This fascination was ignited when he received a compass as a gift at the age of 5. The invisible forces that made the needle point northward sparked a sense of wonder in him, a wonder that would fuel his scientific inquiries in the years to come. This was the genesis of a curious mind, a mind that would question established norms and push the boundaries of human knowledge. Albert Einstein, the boy from Ulm, embarked on a journey of intellectual exploration, a journey that would take him to the very heart of the universe's mysteries. So, a curious mind was born, ready to revolutionize our understanding of the universe. How does a patent clerk turn into a world-renowned physicist? This, my friends, is the tale of Albert Einstein, the genius behind the theory of relativity. After completing his studies, Einstein found himself in a quandary. Despite his brilliance, he struggled to secure a position within academia. But as the saying goes, when one door closes, another opens. And so, Einstein found himself working in the Swiss patent office, far from the hallowed halls of a university. Now, one might think this would be a setback for a man of Einstein's intellect, but this was not the case. In fact, his work at the patent office provided him with a unique perspective, one that would be integral in the development of his revolutionary theories. Einstein's job was to examine patent applications for electromagnetic devices. It was a task that required him to visualize the physical realities described in the applications. This practice honed his ability to imagine the unseen, a skill that would prove invaluable in his theoretical work. And so, in the quiet corners of the patent office, amidst paperwork and technical diagrams, Einstein's mind roamed freely. His day job may have been mundane, but it provided him with the time and space to engage in what he loved most: scientific inquiry. In his spare time, he began to develop the theories that would change the world. The year 1905, known as the Annus Mirabilis, or the Miracle Year, saw Einstein publish 4 groundbreaking papers. These papers, on the photoelectric effect, Brownian motion, special relativity, and the equivalence of mass and energy, would revolutionize our understanding of the physical world. In the end, Einstein's journey is a testament to the power of the human spirit. It's a reminder that the path to greatness is often less traveled. It shows us that even in the most unlikely of places, amidst the ordinary and the mundane, a curious mind can find the extraordinary. So let's remember, even in the most mundane places, genius finds a way to shine. What if time and space were not as constant as we believe? This is the question that sparked Albert Einstein's revolutionary ideas, which soon became the theory of special relativity and the theory of general relativity. The theory of special relativity, proposed in 1905, threw a curveball at physics. It suggested that the laws of physics are the same for all non-accelerating observers, and that the speed of light in a vacuum is the same no matter the speed at which the observer is traveling. This meant that time could slow down or speed up depending on how fast you were moving, introducing the concept of time dilation. Just a decade later, in 1915, Einstein built upon this groundbreaking theory with the theory of general relativity. This new theory proposed that massive objects cause a distortion in space-time, which is felt as gravity. Imagine a bowling ball on a trampoline, causing a dip where it sits. Smaller objects, like marbles, roll towards the bowling ball not because they are directly attracted to it, but because of the curve it creates. That's a simplified analogy of how gravity works in Einstein's universe. These theories were not just mathematical whimsy, they've been confirmed by numerous experiments and observations. From the precise timing of satellite GPS systems to the bending of light around distant galaxies, Einstein's theories have reshaped our understanding of the universe. Einstein's relativity was not just a step forward, it was a leap into a new understanding of reality. It challenged the established norms, questioned the absolutes, and proposed a universe that was flexible and curved, where space and time were interwoven into a single continuum. Einstein's genius lay not just in his ability to solve complex equations, but in his audacity to question the unquestionable, to imagine the unimaginable, and to see the universe not as it was, but as it could be. Einstein showed us a universe stranger and more wonderful than we ever could have imagined. Did you know that the man who unlocked the secrets of the universe was a passionate advocate for peace? Albert Einstein, the name synonymous with genius, was more than just the father of the theory of relativity. He was a man deeply committed to the cause of peace. Throughout his life, Einstein consistently used his influence to promote harmony and to discourage war. Einstein's pacifist views were not always popular, particularly during the tumultuous times of the two world wars. Yet, he remained steadfast, unafraid to voice his opinions. He even went as far as to renounce his German citizenship in protest of the country's militarism during World War I. In the interwar period, Einstein was active in several peace movements and became a member of the League of Nations International Committee on Intellectual Cooperation, seeking diplomatic and peaceful solutions to international conflicts. However, the rise of Nazi Germany and the impending threat of World War II presented a profound challenge to Einstein's pacifist principles. Despite his deep-seated aversion to war, Einstein became convinced of the necessity to counteract the potential development of atomic weapons by Nazi Germany. This led him to write a letter to President Roosevelt in 1939, warning him of the dangers and urging the United States to initiate its own research. It's essential to note that Einstein's intention was not to promote the use of atomic weapons. Instead, it was a desperate measure taken in the hope of preventing Nazi Germany from gaining a catastrophic advantage. In the aftermath of the war, and the devastating use of atomic weapons on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Einstein was consumed by a sense of guilt. He regretted his role in the atomic age and dedicated the rest of his life to campaigning against nuclear proliferation and promoting world peace. In a world on the brink of destruction, Einstein used his voice to advocate for peace. His commitment to pacifism, despite the complexities of the times, illuminates another facet of this extraordinary man, revealing a deeply humanistic and moral character behind the scientific genius. How does a man become synonymous with genius? Let's journey to the later years of Albert Einstein's life to find out. In the mid-20th century, Einstein found himself in the United States, a far cry from his birthplace, Germany. Here, he took up a position at the prestigious Princeton University, where his remarkable intellect continued to shape the world of science. His work at Princeton was characterized by an unquenchable thirst for knowledge and a relentless pursuit of truth, just like it had been throughout his life. As he aged, Einstein's fame did not wane. Rather, his influence grew, reaching far beyond the confines of the scientific community. His theories, particularly those related to relativity, had a profound impact on how we perceive the universe. They challenged long-standing beliefs and paved the way for new scientific discoveries. Even today, his theories continue to be pivotal in our understanding of the cosmos. Einstein's contributions didn't stop at the theoretical. His work had real-world applications too. It led to the development of technologies that we now take for granted, such as lasers and GPS systems. His fingerprints are on the blueprints of modern science and technology, and his name has become a byword for genius. Sadly, Einstein's journey came to an end in April 1955 when he passed away. But he left behind a legacy that is as enduring as the laws of physics he helped to reshape. His impact is not just seen in the annals of science, but also in the minds of those who dare to dream and question the world around them. Einstein's life was not just about equations and theories. It was about curiosity and perseverance. It was about challenging the status quo and pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. His enduring legacy is a testament to the transformative power of these qualities. Einstein's life is a testament to the power of curiosity, perseverance, and a refusal to accept the status quo.